first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming today. For those of you that don't know a whole lot about our nonprofit, we are the Live Like Maya Foundation. We support families in the area with children battling cancer. We help them get through the hump while their child's in treatment. We support them financially by paying for their housing, travel, utilities, anything they might need while their child is fighting. We actually, when our daughter Maya was fighting cancer, she had 2 bone marrow transplants at Cincinnati Children's. We received 2 bills in the mail for $1 million for her transplants. So luckily, Tom worked at PG at the time. It was okay. We still had to pay a lot out of pocket, but we ended up going to St. Jude for her final transplant. It was a Hail Mary transplant, and it was free. St. Jude is free. It's donor run. It's amazing. We never saw a bill, so Maya did unfortunately pass away there. But I really wanted to keep her memory alive in a positive way, help others, and kind of bring a little bit of St. Jude to Cincinnati. So that's kind of our main mission, is supporting families. We also do support pediatric cancer research, because if we can find cures, we don't have to do what we're doing. And we do a lot of things throughout the community to honor Maya. So this year, we're, I think, going to hit the $1 million mark. Maya's birthday will be next Friday, so I want everybody to do a toast to Maya, please. She would have been 22. I don't know where my beer is, but there it is. I gotta get my beer for the toast. So happy birthday, Maya. Big toast. On that note, I am going to say happy birthday to our head brewer, Kelly Montgomery, who turned 50 today. Happy birthday, Kelly. Good time to have a birthday. She gave us a beautiful Maya Blue Day again today. I don't like to say a whole lot because I don't want to jinx it, but every year it's been amazing for the golf tournament. I was going to have Marianne come up real quick and do a little, she's my statistics girl about you. So Marianne's son had cancer. He's a survivor, and he's doing great. He's studying to be a doctor. I wanted her to do a few statistics real quick about pediatric cancer.
So the reason why Bonnie's Foundation is so crucial is because the federal government only funds, gives 4% of their cancer funding to pediatric cancers. And that's pediatric cancers with an S. That's at least 12 different types of cancers, and then there's subtypes. And over 50% of childhood cancer research funding comes from foundations and private donors. And that's why we desperately need the Live Like Maya Foundation to come in and help fund research to find cures as well as better, less toxic treatments. So the federal government wants us to believe that pediatric cancer is rare to justify their lower funding, but in reality, it's not so rare. Every 36 minutes, a child is diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. alone. 95% of survivors will experience a significant side effect as a result of their treatment, even a higher risk of secondary cancers. Cardiac issues, cognitive issues tend to be lifelong issues that will follow them post-treatment. So not only do we want to look for cures, we want to look for less toxic treatments. And what else? Okay, so another statistic that a lot of people use to justify the lack of funding for childhood cancer is that, we have to take care of the adults. But if you think about it, the average number of years of life lost to cancer for an adult who's been diagnosed is 15. The average age of adult cancer diagnosis is 67. For a child, the average age of diagnosis for cancer is 6. That means the average number of life years that a child loses to cancer is 71. So if you shift your thinking and your statistics and view it through the lens of a parent or a child, it changes things quite a bit. So again, foundations like the Live Like Maya Foundation help fill in that funding gap where the federal government is not covering pediatric cancers specifically. So thank you for all that you have contributed today, because it is going to a fantastic cause to help so many families who are impacted by a childhood cancer diagnosis. Thank you so much.
So we're going to do a little presentation with these babies in a minute, but I have to thank the sponsors first, because we wouldn't have this tournament without our sponsors, so bear with me guys. First of all, I want to thank our presenting sponsor, which is Steve Rue with HR Plus. Karen and Steve Rue, thank you to Karen and Steve. They are our dear friends and the most generous and kind people you will ever meet. We are so grateful for them. Thank you to John I'm going to say his last name wrong, Olsika with Window World. He is our supporting sponsor. He comes out every year and supports us. He also supports St. Jude. He's a huge St. Jude supporter. So thank you to John with Window World. Thank you to Sherry Elmore. She's our hole-in-one sponsor. She's a rock star of a real estate agent. So if you guys need any real estate, buying or selling a home, please reach out to Sherry. Let's see. We have Condados with our lunch. They donated lunch, so thank you so much to Condados. It was delicious. Thank you to Carrabba's for this amazing dinner that was donated. Beautiful. Fast Signs. So Fast Signs, John Bloom, he's amazing, and he does all of our signage for us. This year, I sent him all the wrong files. I sent him about 25 files from last year. So we discovered this Friday night, and they're closed on the weekend. And I called him in a panic, and I said, 19 of our whole signs are incorrect. And he came in and he reprinted them for us. So thank you so much to John with that. Thank you to Josh, Cincy Print House, for your awesome work. He did your hats, he does our t-shirts, he's amazing. Tim Spradlin, right here, the man. He does all our embroidery work. If you guys need anything engraved, he's amazing. All the gang, all of you guys, Engraved in the USA. You guys are awesome. And then we want to thank Brad Hardig, our beverage sponsor. Miami Valley Gaming is our snack station sponsor. Engage, we love Engage. And David Beckett, our tent sponsors. Engage is one of our biggest supporters. And Brandon, wherever he is on our board, he works there at Engage, so thank you. And then thank you to Thing 1 and Thing 2 for your music. And Roof Restore. So David Beckett with Roof Restore says 20%. He restores roofs. Shocker. He says anybody who mentions the tournament will get 20% off. So be sure to reach out to him if you need roof work. And then we want to thank all the whole sponsors. And then last but not least, we want to thank Third Eye. Yeah, Third Eye. And we want to really thank the beer tenders. They're working their butts off back there. Tip them big back there. Awesome. And Stephanie is our chef back there. She was amazing helping us set up. And of course the volunteers, all my board members. I love you guys. You're the wind beneath my wings. So thank you.